Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Favorite class. Who's going to... Oh, Di, you're going to join me up here?
I'm going to join you.
Yeah, you're going to join me. So, I'm Mark. This is my wife, Diana. I am, for the moment, your Prime Minister. The Canadians are going to decide in a few days whether that's still the case. But I wanted to meet you all because you had very kindly written letters, which I read, all of which I read, which were fantastic, very inspirational about what kind of Canada we can have. So I wanted to talk a bit about that, and then I wanted to hear a bit about the time capsule that you guys are creating. Is that right? You're making a time capsule? Fantastic. And I'm hoping to contribute something to the time capsule, if you will let me. Because I felt that if you wrote letters about your dreams, I should write a letter in response. And I did, because we found a printer that actually printed it out. So this is the letter we printed out on the bus. And we just have a few. Hopefully, are some of you the parents? I hope. Yes, good. All right. And then these are all my friends from the media. So, tous mes amis du media. Alors, so do you want to talk a bit about the? Thank you. Dreams for Canada. Who's brave enough to start this discussion? Perfect. And maybe you can tell me your name, because when I got the letters, we didn't have people's names on the letters. I just had the words.
So my name is Milo, and I'm 9 years old.
Wow.
And I live in Milton. And I speak French.
Ok. Tu peux parler français. Tu peux parler français. Il y a plusieurs personnes ici qui parlent français.
Le Canada a accueilli mon père de Trinidad il y a 42 ans.
Ah oui?
Le Canada, c'est pouvoir parler l'anglais et le français comme ma mère a grandi à Montréal. Le Canada est un pays gentil avec plein d'amis d'un océan à l'autre.
C'est parfait. Absolument parfait. C'est un pays divers, un pays bilingue et un pays gentil. Un pays gentil, c'est vraiment, c'est ça. Et votre père est-il ici? Ton père?
Ma mère.
Ta mère? Okay, fantastic. Bienvenue. Okay, that's very good. That's a great start. Who else? Yes.
Keeping a reusable bag with us helps reduce plastic pollution, representing a clean Canada.
That's fantastic. That's a very good point. Reusable. It's very important that, there are people who want to bring back single-use plastics. I don't understand. But have reusable bags and being nice to the environment is very important.
By planting seeds, we have nutritious food available to us in our own backyard.
That's great. Yes. Creating our own food, what we should do. What do you think? Yeah, you agree with that? Good. Other ideas, other good ideas, dreams for Canada? Please. Yeah.
My dream for Canada is that there are enough homes for people in Canada, and a country that is safe and clean, and a Canada that is Canada.
That is Canada, and enough homes for everybody. That's a big issue. We've got to build a lot more homes for people and make sure we take care of everyone in our neighborhood. Yeah.
You got it?
Ah, there's a good hand.
Future Canada, I hope that is the same loving country as today. I love Canada because it has so many fun sports in it. I think hockey, which I really like, and I hope Canada will always do.
We always have hockey. Now, what is your, at the risk, what is your favorite hockey team? The Leafs. The Leafs, that's a good choice. You've got some backup here. The Leafs. You're on to a winner, it looks like, the Leafs.
Is your favorite team the Edmonton Oilers?
My favorite team is the Edmonton Oilers, and I was going to bring that up. Did you bring this? Or has this been planted by someone? But is this the time capsule?
I don't know.
I wonder what it's going to be. I think Don't, okay, so can we take a vote whether the Edmonton Oilers tape should join the Toronto Maple Leafs tape? Because clearly there's Toronto Maple Leaf tape.
Is it a puck or tape?
Oh, it's a puck. Well, it's a puck with Maple Leaf tape.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Tape on top.
Yeah, that's just.
Did you make this? Fantastic.
And there's another one which my friend brought.
Both.
With
Oh,
echinacea.
echinacea. I'm a big, strong gardener, so I love echinacea flowers. That's exactly what we need.
And this, can you read that? This is a very important point. This,
Native seeds to Canada that I think we should repopulate.
yeah, no. So, echinacea and pale coneflower. Coneflower? You know
Yeah.
coneflower?
Yes.
What does that look like?
We've got them all outside our house.
Okay. So that's not
He's good at
the
many
green.
things,
The
but flowers.
green,
not that.
the green stuff is grass,
Yeah.
and then there's flowers. So good. Other good ideas for either for the time capsule or for Canada? What should we?
This reminds me of obligations with Indigenous peoples.
Very, very good. Very important point.
I
Yeah.
brought pictures of just like a bunch of places in Canada. This reminds me of places in Canada and how we should keep these lands like restored and
Yeah.
have no industry there.
Those are two great points. I just before this, I had a meeting.
People should and like
Other good ideas for either for the time capsule or for Canada? What should we try to do? Perfect.
I brought an elk antler, and this reminds me of obligations with Indigenous peoples.
Very, very good. Very important point.
I
Yeah.
brought pictures of just like a bunch of places in Canada. This reminds me of places in Canada and how we should keep these lands like restored and
Yeah.
have no industry there.
Those are two great points. I just before this, I had a meeting with all of the First Nations, the chiefs of the First Nations, virtually, and to talk about a number of those the important issues for them, and including what you said, which is preserving our lands. And one of the things we have to decide for you, and for some of you may have children. I know it seems strange, but beyond is what do we preserve for them, you know, of nature and our waters and things, because we have the best nature in the world. We still have the most nature in the world, so we have a big responsibility. Okay, a few more. Perfect.
I also have plants for flower. I think they grow in swamps and they help the bees and the other insect life around here.
Yeah, that's
There's
good.
turtle heads. We also have those in our garden.
Yes.
Shalom. Yes.
Right next to the echinaceas and the coneflowers. Yes, the turtle. But are they? Those are good for pollinators, for bees, and yeah. Okay.
Which is very important.
Who else? Are you up? No? You can go later. You can go towards the end. So we've got lots of seeds. Very important to have lots of seeds because we have lots of nature here.
I think that everyone should have an affordable house.
An affordable house
And
for
I
everyone.
want them to have access to good food.
And good food. Everyone should have access. That was one of the things that a lot of your letters said. That spirit, that everyone is treated with dignity and they have access to housing and affordable food, and that people are kind. That's one thing that struck me as well. We all said. Very good, sir.
For the future of Canada, I hope that we keep letting like immigrants coming to Canada and like give them a home where if they in their past country if they might not have had one. So like we're a very open country and I hope that keeps happening.
And it continues, that's right. That's right. In many ways, with the exception of Indigenous peoples, we're all immigrants. Some of us very recent, and some of us for a long time. All four of my grandparents were immigrants, for example, from Ireland. My wife is an immigrant. She is an immigrant. You tell from her accent. Now a Canadian. But yeah, that we continue to welcome people in and have space and make them at home. D'autres commentaires? Oui, please.
I would like everybody to have the same equal rights so that we can all like have a say in like our life
Yeah.
living in Canada.
Basic equal rights. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Well, any last words? I wrote to you. I wrote to you. I just wrote this on. I wrote it, but then I couldn't get it out of the computer. But now it's out of the computer. So this is what I wrote. So to all of you, I want to thank you for your inspirational letters that you wrote to me about your dreams for Canada. And they were and what you've said today, very inspirational. And I say when I quoted one of the letters, but I said a general point, and some of your parents are here, that you all have obviously very good families and being brought up very well. You might feel that way, but good families, good teachers, because you're expressing all these great values and these values that we want in Canada. So I wanted to thank you for the inspiration, and I wrote that your dreams are the same as mine, a country that is safe, where people are kind to each other and get along, where everyone has a place to call home. It's a very important point. And where animals and nature are protected and people can be who they want to be. Now, also, when you wrote to me, a number of you raised the word tariffs and not being the 51st state. And I wanted to say about that don't worry. We don't have to worry about those issues, because with your spirit, your parents who are here, their friends and people across Canada, we will build an even better country because of your ideas, advice, and inspiration. And my last bit of advice in my letter is, this is very important, I think, is that you all have really good dreams and values, things you want for the country, and to hold on to those as you grow up, because they will inspire others, and that's how we all come together and build an even better country, protecting nature, taking care of each other, making sure everyone has a home, welcoming new immigrants, un pays bilingue et divers, libre, and the best country in the world being even better, and even a country in which the Leafs can win the Stanley. So thank you. Tout est possible. Tout est possible. So thank you very much. My pretense. I could come back with all of you. Very good. Yeah. Definitely. We can have my first time. All around. All right. Perfect. I get my practice. What's that? On behalf of the whole school. Thank you so much. What's your name? Thank you very much. Should I open it? Am I allowed to open? Can I open it? I'm going to open this now. Okay. I'm opening this. This is. Your dream for Canada is in here. I did read one of the dreams for Canada, you know, because I didn't ask whose dream that was. Canada is clean, kind, and safe. Canada that is not the United States. What? I'm part of you. This gargoyle for your office, fantastic. That's perfect. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I haven't read the whole letter yet. But this is a gargoyle. Which way should we have it up? Like that, I think, right? The green eyes. So that is a gargoyle because they know that on Parliament Hill, they have gargoyles carved in, right? And so this will fit in the office in Parliament. So it'll fit perfectly. Can you hold on to it? I'm worried it's going to break if I do the whole thing. You were away from school on the day when we made our wishes and our wishes. Every child. Okay, so I'm going to read this. The wish is that every single child to have the education, home, food, clean water they deserve, and for our environment to be respected more than it is now. And that's from Sienna. Thank you very much. Our planet, our choice. Our planet, our choice. Perfect. Thank you very much. careful with the box because I want that gargoyle. I know exactly the spot. Of course, I have to be able to get into my office in Parliament Hill. So I have a little business of I high five around.
Yeah, Grace.
I got it. Yeah, he scored that when that goal. The one from where Marner did that amazing pass out of the thing. That was an awesome goal. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I tell you, I think that what happened here? He's great doing basketball. Basketball stuff. Good man. And wow, perfect all round. 100%. 100%. High five.
We want high fives.
I gotta beat Michael Chung. It's a tough fight. I'll try. Good shot.
All the way down. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, fantastic. You guys are great. You're really good. Thank you for all the support. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. No, it's great.
Signed book to Mildred, M-I-L-D-R-E-D.
It's a nice place. It's for maybe she's 100 and something. Are you going to go to this man or what?
My son turned 18 this year, so his first ballot that he gets to federally had his dad on.
Is that right? Up in the call center. I ran with George Smith when I was in George. One of my top callers from Colorado. Graham, I met you at the first rally at Kennedy.
I assume that he voted for me. I think he gets the car more if I'm in Ottawa, so.
That's great. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Say hi. Nice to meet you. A pleasure. Thank you. God, this is gorgeous. Already voted for you guys. Thank you. You live in the dream.
We've been standing here the whole time. People all of a sudden just swirling.
Okay.
You got it.
All right.
With you and he's with Advanced.
Thanks for coming to the Glen.
The Glen.
Yeah, we tried to get in to see you in
I'm
the
sorry
fall.
that they were,
Me too.
yeah, there was too many. So the problem with the press. We say, well, I'd like to. I think we should have we should come back here for the.
Don't want too many people.
We don't want you want the Glen just as it is.
Perfect like this.
All the very best.
Thank you very much. Real pleasure. Thank you so much. Elise, you're feeling good with that, huh?
I'm very
You're feeling good. I have to say, they're looking impressive.
And it's
cool. Old school. That's old school. That's time. That's time. But that wasn't that wasn't when Ty was playing that song. No, it's time. They were like it was like synthetic. It was like polyester and covered had like some blood down the side.
yeah, I watched mine.
Best of luck. I got it. Thank you very much. Down to the short strokes here. Then I actually have to do some. Great. Pleasure. My pleasure.
Come on. Mark, town council for the area. This is for the area town council.
I'm great. I'm great to be here. Nice to meet you. It's a real pleasure. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming. Hi. All right, sir.
More years than I want to admit, we're going to vote for you guys.
Okay, this time we're going to pay off. It's going to pay off.
We left a gift for you. You want to share with your wife.
Okay.
He bought you one of these.
200th anniversary of the Glen.
Ontario's last remaining hamlets.
This is the one you've got.
We got this?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I'm coming here after. Real pleasure. Nice to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to see you. No, it's my honor. Sir? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. All right, everyone's good. How are you? You didn't count on this. How are you? Good. You got the best seat. Oh, great. Is that my pint? Thank you very much. Nice. Good to meet you. All right, hockey man. Good. He's good. He's your grandson. He's a great kid. Stood up. Stood up. Hi.
Come on, buddy.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Volleyball.
Oh, the volleyball.
Finals.
Is that right? Where are they?
Waterloo.
Waterloo. Who's the like? Who you worried? Are you worried about? Like who's good? You'll manage, but I mean, like, who else? Like, did you go last year?
Yeah, you go every year.
Yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Can I get a picture? Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Yeah.